Hey everybody, it's Mark from Video Games Wondercast. Welcome back to another Magic the Gathering Arena video. Today we're going to be diving into a new deck that I made. So if you watched my previous video, I made a black-white Amass deck. That's this one. Using the new Amass mechanic with a black-white card base. But that one kind of got away from me. It moved a little bit more away from the Amass mechanic. So I built a different Amass deck using blue, black, and red. So let's take a look at what I've put in the list here. So I've played a few games with this, and I have done some whittling down of the cards that I initially put in it. Tried to streamline it, hopefully got the mana right, but let's start at the top here. So I've got a couple cards here for the early game. Wall of Runes offers protection, and Scry allows you to see what card you have coming up and choose to put that on the bottom of your library and hope for, something else. Grim Initiate gives you Amass 1 when it dies. I almost wish that it didn't have First Strike, though, because that it won't die to 1/1 encounters with 1/1 creatures early on. And I'm in it for the Amass mechanic, really, but still pretty good. So I've got 4 of those in there. Callous Dismissal returns a permanent, non-land permanent to its owner's hand, Amass 1. So that's come in handy. That's a good add for this deck. Aven Eternal gives me some flying protection, also Amass 1 for 3 mana. Vizier of the Scorpion. This one offers Death Touch to your army, your amassed army. It's a little pricey for a 1/1, but the Death Touch mechanic is a really good deterrent to put on your army. Gleaming Overseer. This is another really good add. Amass 1 for a 1/4 for 3 mana with Amass 1, and then any zombie tokens you have gain Hexproof and Menace. In this deck, the only zombie tokens that are created are the Amassed Army token, Zombie Army token. So this could be good or would be really good in any zombie deck, really, but in this one it provides Hexproof and Menace, and it's at 4 health. It's out of the range of lightning strikes and stuff like that, so that's nice. Bedevil, this kind of is in here to get rid of some troublesome any troublesome cards you run into. The only card that this really doesn't work on, besides enchantments, is like a Phoenix cards, stuff like that. Crush Descent. This has ended up being really helpful. It's a counter spell unless their controller pays 2, but you still get Amass +2 on it. So in the mid game, this really shuts down opponents' mid game really well. Angrath. Creatures you control have Menace and Amass 2 for his -2. So I've got 3 Angraths. 3 Skylords gives your army flying plus Amass 2. Got 3 of those. And then the finisher card is Nicol Bolas, Dragon God. If you're not familiar with what he does, Nicol Bolas, he's only a 5 cost, which is pretty good. He does only come in with 4 loyalty counters on him, but he has all of the loyalty abilities of any other planeswalker on the battlefield. So if your opponent is running a Jace, for example, you can not only activate the planeswalker loyalty abilities for your Nicol Bolas, you can activate the abilities of their Jace in your favor. So that's pretty cool. And he's got some good abilities of his own. So that's kind of the big daddy. I am considering putting in some more late game threats to this. you know, I've got 3 nickel boluses in there, but if you don't draw a nickel bolus, you can kind of just get stalled out until you die with this deck I found. So, you know, your zombie army isn't always enough to get the job done. So we'll see if I add some late game threats to here. But for now, it's doing okay. So let's play a couple games and see how it does. Placebo. Not too happy about the mana pull here. I'll keep it in the hopes that we draw a blue mana that will allow us to scry. Okay, close enough. So next turn we can get this Wall of Runes down, scry 1, see if we've got mana upcoming, and if we don't, hopefully aim for some mana here. Terramander. Alright. I will need that flying defense here coming up, I think, if this deck is what I think it is. Oh, perfect. Okay, yeah, we definitely want that. If we can pull 1 more black mana and 1 more red mana... Oh no, if we can pull 1 more black mana, we can get Nicol Bolas down at turn 5, so... let's hope for that. Alright, so now I've got Bedevil open, or Vizier. Let's go ahead and put Vizier down. Let's see, are they running counters? Seems like they're running counters. Oh, shock. I see. Well, that's fine. I still get the Amass. It hit the board. A lot of people I've played don't seem to have a grasp of the Amass mechanic yet. They don't seem to know what it does or how it works. Which, who can blame them, you know, but it's so new. Let's get Grim Initiate down. And if they lightning strike that, or shock it, that would only serve to build up our other army here, so... Getting Skylord in will be pretty nice, which we can do next... No, we have to draw mana. If we can draw 1 mana, we can put Skylord down, have some flying defense. Okay, see, I don't know why you wouldn't... Oh, okay, I lose a mass because it didn't die, it just got exiled. Fair enough, but that seems like a waste. I really don't want to use my Bedevil on a Terramander, so I won't. Though, I could get down... they could have a counter in hand. I want to get Nicol Bolas in, but they can start whittling away. Well, you know, it might be worth it still. Oh yeah. This guy's... This guy's getting put down. Can't have Niv Mizzet on the board. They can't counter it, they spend all their mana, so... They kill our army, but that's okay. Alright, we want Nicol Bolas out.
Nicol Bolas will resonate throughout the multiverse.
Good voice on Nicol Bolas. Good voice on that. Alright, so we have to sacrifice a permanent or discard a card. So we'll see what he does. Looks like he's gonna discard. Oh, he's thinking about it. He's having a hard time with this one. What's he gonna pick? What's it gonna be? What do you get rid of?
I have other
Terramander?
schemes to attend to.
Interesting
My
choice.
schemes are never ending.
Interesting choice. It doesn't just destroy or discard, he exiles a permanent. So that's nice. Alright, that's fine. So if he puts down... Alright, 3 damage, that's fine too.
Your efforts are futile.
Unless he's got a shock in hand. We can lay our Skylord here and block out... Can't counter. Yeah, we can block out his flying, so that way Nicol Bolas survives. Alright, let's exile another permanent or card. What will you choose? 3 Viziers. It'd be great if we could get a Vizier down before we have to sacrifice.
Without limit.
This is glitched, so see he has flying, but he's not shown as flying. He may not realize that my creature has flying because of that glitch not activating the flying animation. So if they have a lightning strike, bye-bye Nicol Bolas. Okay, well, maybe still bye-bye Nicol Bolas. Oh, boy. If only we could play that -3. Alright, well, we can still block out one of his creatures. With our flying Death Touch here. And then... this is our best option.
I will return.
Did we lay a land?
Let your
Oh, cool.
minds
Okay, so
crumble.
we've got Crush Descent open if they play anything big, which will be nice. It may not be in our interest to play it. If they keep 2 mana open for any reason, then it's not in our interest to play Crush Descent, because they can pay 2 mana to circumvent the counter. So, but let's see. There's the card if you want to look at it. Alright, so obviously we block out the Drake here. Nicol Bolas survives. You gotta love that. Alright, let's see if they play anything. He's thinking about something. He's checking my cards. Alright. Oh, this is good. Alright, so we want to bait out removal with another Vizier. Okay. Here's the real kicker. If we can get that off the board. Can they counter this? Yeah, counter, not creature. Yeah, that's not surprising, but we still get a permanent out of their hands, and we have flying to protect Nicol Bolas still, so that's good.
You
Alright, let's
have
put a
no
mountain down.
weakness I cannot exploit.
We don't have Crush Descent open. That's a bummer, but, you know, that's okay. We might as well get a couple attacks in. I wish we had Crush Descent open. That would be nice. Alright, nothing to dig out with. Alright, there's one game down, so things went pretty well that time. You can see I'm still very low rank. Bronze tier 2. Be impressed, right? I just now started playing ranked games because I forgot that the season reset puts you on unranked games. And I was playing and I was like, why am I not leveling up? Because I'm an idiot. But now everything is right. Alright, so let's... I mean, Nicol Bolas really won us the match there. But despite having 3 Nicol Bolas in the deck, I don't always draw him. And then obviously I don't always draw the mana needed to play him. So let's take a quick look at some of our options for the game would stop locking up. Some of our options for late game you know, winners. Boy, what is happening? Game just cannot handle this. I'm getting music cutting out. I'm sure you can hear it. Alright, let's go a little slower. Man. Let me think here. What was I gonna put in? Boy, this is just freezing the game up so hard. Alright, let's just play a game. I don't even want to mess with this. I feel like I'm about to crash my computer. Come on. Alright, let's just play. If I can remember the names of the cards that I was going to put in, I will just tell you guys instead of showing you. And you that are in the know will know what I'm talking about. The proto-protagonist. The proto-protagonist, that's hard to say. Not okay, this is okay. Got a slow build here. And at least I can get a defender down and a scry in early. I have not had a lot of luck with this against mono red. So if that's what this is, we may get our first L. Our first L of the day. First and probably not last, but let's see. No, I really need mana. I would like to get an Aven Eternal in my hand, but I need the mana. Getting Angrath out and getting his Menace is pretty nice. Though, okay, this guy also gives Menace, so two options for getting our Menace there. I think Angrath is a pretty good card overall. He's not just good for an Amass deck. I mean, you get a 4/4 creature, and okay, and Amass and Menace. All your creatures get Menace, so that's pretty good. And he's cheap, you know. And he comes in with 5 on him. Okay. What do we want here? What we probably want is Gleaming and Overseer to give our token hexproof so that it does not eat a shock. And unless they've got a 4 damage card, they can't get rid of Overseer. But they might. Lava Coil? No. Is it Lava Coil? Oh, okay, well they just have 2 shocks. That's totally fine if you want to waste 2. Or, well, why would they do that? They only had 1 red mana. I thought they had more red mana. Okay, weird choice. I guess they were just showing me that they could. Oh, there's the oops. It's okay, buddy. We've all been there. We have all been there. Alright. So he can't block this. That's fine.
Best start thinking fast.
You know why that's fine?
You're on your own.
Because I got another one. He has no idea. He doesn't even know. He's like, oh, I got rid of that. Nope.
You're just
There he is again.
ramming speed.
Oh boy, that's a shame. Oh gosh, gotta hate that. It looks like our opponent is getting mana screwed here. There's another 3. Okay, that's fine as long as you're not using those on my face. That's totally okay with me. Looks like his mana ramp is really giving him the business here. We'll see if he's got anything he can lay down. For 3 mana. Okay. But he's still dead. He can't block with that, so... Okay, well, I'm as surprised as anyone that we've won our first 2 games, because when I was testing this deck out and whittling down the cards, boy did I lose. I can't even explain how hard I lost during testing for this deck. Let's do one more and see, just to see if this is just a fluke or if I've built the best deck that Magic has ever seen. Another good draw. I will take this draw. Yeah. I'll take that any day of the week. That would give me Bolus, so let's keep that on the off chance that we draw Nicol Bolas. Oh boy. Well, I'm not going to get my hopes up for a win here, but at least I've got blocks up to 4 damage, so we'll see. Here comes the Explorer. Oh boy. I mean, okay. I understand that people like winning games and ranking up, but, I mean, there's obviously decks in Magic that are the best, you know? They're the good decks. And what's the fun in just, you know, where do people enjoy, find enjoyment in just building a deck that some other person has built and has made? You know, there's been infinite videos made about it. It's tested, you know, it's time tested, it's well worn. What's the fun? I don't understand why that's fun for people. I enjoy building decks. You know, the fun of Magic is creating decks and figuring out what works best and testing and retesting and just figuring out the best options here. Yeah. Okay. So what we want now is to wait for them to play that poison tip archer and use crush descent on it. Play the archer. Play it. Do it. That's another one we probably want to get rid of. Yeah, okay. Well, I'd like to get rid of that poison tip archer,
Ever
but, you know,
seen
whatever.
water burn? You will.
I can build
If
my
you want
creatures
it,
too.
fight for it.
Even if they explore, they can't kill my wall. 2, 4, 5. No, we don't want to do that. Though I doubt they'd get rid of their wild growth walker. That's fine. You just buffed my creature. Treasure map. It's so predictable. It's just so predictable. I've seen it all before. Boring is another word for it. Alright, so we might get to counter that crush descent.
The only prize I desire is your
4,
head.
6, 7, 8. We can attack 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They can't kill us without sacrifice, or kill our creature without sacrificing their wild growth walker. So, and we want to attack before they. I mean, we can take the damage. So can they. Not getting that out, my friend. You don't have the mana to pay for it either. Alright. So they're gonna attack, which is fine. We'll take a little damage. They're gonna kill Angrath, but we still have Menace on our army. So that's we'll let that through. That's not a problem at all.
I've weathered tougher storms than you.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what they were GGing. Were they GGing because they think they've got me? Do they think they've got me over the barrel here? Is that what's happening? Alright, we want to keep this bedevil for... Why would you do that? Yeah, don't do that. Don't. Why would you do that? What's... Do they think it still has... Menace? Did they think my creature still had Menace and they had to double block it? I'm not sure what was going on there. Yeah, we gotta get rid of that. This next draw could be very crucial for us. We draw a mana. God. Well, you know, I can't say I'm surprised. So, okay, let's just keep attacking here. See what they do. Okay, I think they learned their lesson about the double blocking. Nope, they didn't. I don't... Okay. Yeah, see, there's the oops again. I don't really understand. Maybe this person's kind of new to Magic. They're, you know... Alright, so they could have removal here. No. God, I wish that was an instant speed card. We could have won the game. No reason not to hang on to this Callous Dismissal. Using it now, it's just pointless. I'm very concerned that they're going to have a murder. If they pull a murder... Artifact or enchantment. Okay. Just keep hammering away here. Hope they don't pull creatures. If they don't pull a creature and lay a creature this next turn, we can Callous Dismissal the Wild Growth Walker, and obviously swing in and kill him, so... Oh boy. That's that.
I can't go back empty-handed.
That is that. That is a huge bummer. That is a big, huge bummer.
Fight them, you maggots!
We're just pulling too much mana. I mean... Oh, lordy lord. That's tough. Alright, so we want to... We can do both. gonna have to destroy Vraska. Alright, so here's where you can see that I can use all of Vraska's abilities. Destroy target artifact, creature, or enchantment. Create a colorless treasure artifact token. So we're gonna lose Nicobolus.
Has consequence.
That's okay. Three. You gotta attack with more than 3. Huh. That's an interesting choice. I don't think we can sacrifice creatures.
Your bloodline from existence.
This is helpful. So... yeah. So if our luck holds out and we stop drawing mana... Stop drawing mana. Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about.
I will spare you in exchange for eternal servitude.
Oh, Lord. Oh, I love it.
The time planes will witness.
This is the second time he's GG'd me. Alright, so we have a Crush Descent. Which is... crucial. Holy shit, but he's still going to pay 2 and tap it. Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. Alright, well, we still got him in 2 turns at this point. He is going to explore his Wild Growth Walkers up quite a bit, but I can survive. Really? Just once? You gain 3 health. Or 6 health. It's not gonna cut it. See, I don't know why he would GG like that. Like, you're not dead. Yet.
I have other plans.
That's helpful. Alright, so next turn he's dead unless he can get rid of my flyers. Yeah, he can. Breathe. That's really annoying. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I mean, we can't come back from this. That's the one card he needed to draw to win himself the game. And he did. Don't know. I mean, it's just boring. It's boring play. You know? It's just boring. Boring. I mean, good job. You built a deck that, you know, someone else built. Like, that's not fun. That's not fun. But, see, I think if we just need something else to just push this deck over the top into, you know, the moments where you're really just relying on your Amass army to do damage and to get kills for you, and it just takes too long. It takes too long. You need something else, and I just don't know what that is. Well, if anybody's got any ideas, please feel free to leave some comments below. Like and subscribe to the page, obviously. Video Games Wondercast. We were gone for a while, but now we're coming back, putting videos out, putting content out. So if you guys like it, please give us a like, subscribe, or comment. Once again, this is Mark. Y'all have a good one. I'll see you sometime tomorrow, probably. Later.